and we'll take questions from the audience. Ted Bear from the Globe.
We have a general election coming up November 4. Are there any aspects of that election that are particularly important for the residents of Southwest?
Yes, the governor's race, and it affects us directly as far as the closing of the schools, the economic parts, the training programs and stuff like that. So it's very important for us to come together and actually put the right person in office.
And it's also, the lieutenant governor is up for election also, and the lieutenant governor sits on the board of pardons. So that's important, and you have a bunch of other, you have state rep, you have Congress, and there will also be ballot questions, and one of the ballot questions, it's not for sure yet, but City Council is thinking about a ballot question about creating an airport authority. So that would have a lot of impact on Southwest of how the airport is handled.
Community meetings like you're organizing on the Saturday the 19th are very important to motivate the residents. Are there any ways that people can educate themselves on, for instance, parents can educate their children, their young children, on why it's important to vote and how they can vote?
So there are lots of resources online. The city of Philadelphia has philadelphiavotes.com. That's the brass tacks stuff about voting. There's also patransparency.org, which is a website that my office maintains that has a lot of extra information about the likely ballot questions and all kinds of other things. And certainly anyone should please contact my office. Phone 215-686-3460, or email me directly, stephanie.singer@phila.gov. By the way, you can email any of the city employees by just saying first name dot last name @phila.gov. That should get you to pretty much everybody.
I've heard you use the term super voter in the past. Have you taken a pledge to be a super voter yourself, Mr. Fisher?
Yes, I actually am a super voter, and a super voter is just someone who votes in every election. And I take pride in that because in 2008, when I was incarcerated, I watched the election of the President Barack Obama, and I was very upset that I wasn't able to be a part of that history. But once I was released in 2012, actually May 2012, so I was home in time enough to be able to register and get myself together and vote in that election, and that was one of the most beautiful things I have ever been a part of.
And I'll tell you, when every Philadelphian is a super voter, when we have 1 million of us coming out in every election every time, doesn't matter who the governor of the state of Pennsylvania is, when we go and ask the governor, would you give us more money for the schools, or whatever it is that we need for Philadelphia, the governor has got to listen to us if we're 1 million strong. He's got to listen. So that's the importance of being a city of super voters, and thank you.
You're
being
welcome.
A super voter.
And to start to be a super voter, it starts one vote at a time. And July 19th, 9 a.m., 5803, Myers Recreation Center, King Session. Please come out. It's expungement and registration to vote. Thank you.